Okay, our material this time we will discuss the problem for each. We just open our old file. Yeah, like this. Then I'm gonna try. Clean it first, or I clear the div near your friends. Then I make here under the div command. Next we're gonna make looping with foreach. I explain a little, my friends. In this corral bracket. Later we will fill ya. What we fill in later I explain, but let me explain first. Foreach. Foreach. Elements of the array, yeah. For each element of array display. That's how. The explanation, guys. So for each of the elements. From display array. Well, like that. So elements. This array later. Before display is stored in a variable. Next of these variables. Each. Elements of the array are displayed. So keep it in a variable. For example, we made it here. What we want to show is numbers. The variables are numbers, then we type $anka. The will be contained in a variable that will later of the variable is displayed. The array element. So that we can see later in our browser. There is another variable which stores each of the array elements. We say his name. The variable is $ng. If it's in English, my friends, it's easier. For example, friends want to display many books, for example. Then here we just write, for example, books. Because it has plural. Plural nouns exist if English. Then here we are. Singular. Singular, yes. Was this plural noun? Now the singular. Singular is not plural. We live book without the letter S. So if it's in English, better actually, yeah. If we use variable is English. So there's plural. There's the singular. If plural, add the letter si behind the thing. But because this is us, using Indonesian language variables, $anka we just buat isa perdia too. That houses each element of $anka. This we call $ng. Like that, yeah guys. Okay, next we make. Yes, ordinary kind, yes, we will show div. Yeah, div. Then here. Okay, yeah, then here we make. Called that this one. Each element of for each will be stored in that $ng. That's what it's called. $anka anymore. But $ng is the one who called. Then here the semicolon. Like this. X we try to argue. We type here. Wow, this is so much, yeah. What is this? Let's check where. His fault, yes. Where did it go wrong? The fault is that, my friends, we haven't made it here clear. Yeah, the clear class we haven't made yet, yeah. There should be a clear class here. Then we have to make class clear here. I made it here. Clear letter. Yeah. Then if we run try to see the results. Like this, there is an empty. This is due to. There's an empty one, yeah. That's because there was a collision with the div who was here. So yeah, then it must be in clear with the div that is here. Collision, then we have to replace it. This is the class we make for example.kotak. This we delete so codec. Then here I'm gonna add her class here class. Already then this remains clear. It didn't collide. The class is different. Then this one also I added codec class. Okay. If we run see the results. Then no collision, ya friends. Here are the results. If you add for example here. For example I added 45 for example like that, yeah. CTRL plus S, then refresh. For and foreach. It's automatic so there's no need. Change the program a guy. We can use iterations like this. Then this foreach writing was. Can we shorten more? Or we are ordinary. I have mentioned before, do not use this corral bracket. Yeah, don't use bracket that corral. So if we can just make it this way, I just copy this. But before I copy, should I clear? I copy, yeah, I'm clear. Here are the tips. Then I copy this. CTRL plus C, I moved here, yeah. I changed this to colo. Like that, yeah, I switch colons. Automatic. I also have to change it to and foreach. Here it is and foreach. Then the semicolon. Like that. If we run the results. Add one more, because I made another iteration below. Like this, the result is the same as the one above. Same with the first. This is the result. So, the guys, I've explained before. Guys can see in my previous video. This echo can be replaced. If we want to display the content of a variable, then friends can make it like this. The same as, yeah, like that. That's the result will be the same, guys. There is no error. So it's up to you guys. Want to use echo using PHP or directly like this when displaying the content of a variable. I think my tutorial. That's enough, guys. So I think the explanation is too. Already. It's pretty clear, yeah? Remember guys, if you want to create variables, create an array. The good variable is using English. If you can, yeah. More there later. It's plural and it's singular. It's plural nouns and it's singular nouns. So it's better that we. So the plural noun was, the group was put first to a single variable. Of that variable, each element of the retro will be displayed from variables that just now. That's it, I guess. It's better to wear that, yeah, but coincidentally this is already in Indonesia. The one above, yes, I just take the front, yes. $and I made it. Or dollar is fine. Or $2. It's up to you guys. Okay, I think that's enough. I hope this tutorial is useful. For those who just joined, can see my previous videos of basic PHP, yes. And those who just joined can also help subscribe, like and comment on my explanation. This is poorly understood. And don't forget to share with your friends, so that they can also the same information as you guys about basic PHP programming learning. Thank you.